Hey guys, Super Mario DJ here, back at again with another news video. I haven't done one of these in a while. I did a news video back in December on a FNAF fan game. Now I got some actual FNAF news, so first we're going to start with this image that I downloaded that was on stock games. It's not there anymore. And it's this image. I'm making it a little bigger. So it's this was up on Scott Games like a good couple days ago. I'm a little late because I've been busy during the week. I got to see the teasers and I just didn't get to record a video about it. So here's a picture of Freddy, Bonnie. It looks like maybe Foxy, Springtrap, or maybe Spring Bonnie and Funtime Foxy, and it says everything is working as intended. Fazbear Entertainment. This was saved as hw.jpg. And if you don't know, HW is referring to the Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted game. So yes, FNAF is going to be in VR. How scary would that be? Just put on your VR goggles and you see Freddy Fazbear staring at you. But there's more than just that one teaser, because there was teasers hidden in the source code. And if you go, they're not on the, like I said, they're not on the website anymore. But there's this website called the FNAF Archive, and it has all the other pictures. So we're going to look at all the pictures one by one. So this is what it looks like is a circus baby in the potentially the FNAF 4 house, because this looks like the closet from FNAF 4. And that's obviously circus baby. We can brighten the image. No, we'll leave it at that. And maybe we're hiding the closet in the VR game. Who knows? That's the same sheet pattern from FNAF 4 on the bed. So it's obviously we're babies in the FNAF 4 house. And obviously, we know Sister Location is connected to the FNAF 4 from the 1983 Easter egg in the private room and the map layout in the Funtime Freddy room. So let's go into the next. Next one looks like Springtrap in FNAF 3, because you can see Springtrap in the doorway. You got like the maintenance panel or whatever it looks like. You got the box of toy animatronic parts and whatnot, maybe a guitar, and then you got the Freddy statue in the doorway. So this is obviously FNAF 3, just from a different angle, which we can tell that this is going to be VR because it's not 2D. We're not looking at the window, which is over here. So there's Springtrap. I guess we're going to see Springtrap staring at us in the doorway in the VR game. That's interesting. There's a vending machine over here too. So I guess there was a vending machine in the office, and we never knew that. Interesting enough. Next one is Chica, and it looks like there's some steam, and there looks like some like shelves or whatever, or a tray, and some racks. So maybe Chica's in the kitchen, and maybe we're gonna, since this is a FNAF 1 Chica, maybe we're gonna see the FNAF 1 kitchen finally. Who knows though? We won't know until the VR game is released. But this is obviously Chica. It looks like Chica may be missing an arm. Her beak looks messed up, and it's like we can obviously tell she's probably in the kitchen. So next teaser. Next is Bonnie, who looks to be missing an eye. And if you look closely, that kind of looks like Withered Bonnie's eye where the mouse is on screen. So is this like Bonnie turning into Withered Bonnie, or is this just Withered Bonnie being repaired into FNAF 1 Bonnie? Who knows? We'll have to wait for the game to be released. You got Bonnie's guitar, looks broken also. But the only damage on Bonnie is his eye is missing. And like I said, it looks like Withered Bonnie. I don't know what you guys think. Comment below what you guys think in the comment section down below. But on to the next teaser. Next we have what seems to be baby plushies. And I can't really figure out what the rest of the background is, but they're baby plushies. So, no clue what the baby plushies are for, how they're going to act in the VR game. We'll just have to wait for it to come out. But yeah, there's like two baby plushies. Are these supposed to be like Freddles, maybe? Similar to the Freddles? Who knows? But on to the next teaser is, it's something huge. Oh, there we go. It's something blurry. It looks like maybe an endoskeleton, maybe an art. Because look, there's like an eye right here, and then the other eye right here is missing. So that's what this is. It's too blurry to tell. It looks maybe like an endoskeleton or an ard, maybe? Who knows? Is this maskless Ennard? Who knows? On to the next teaser, though. The final teaser we have is looks like Freddy, and we're opening him up, so we probably have to repair Freddy in the VR game. But yeah, there's so Freddy's chest is open, and we obviously seeing all his mechanisms and endoskeleton. So I'm assuming we're gonna repair Freddy in FNAF VR or FNAF Help 1. Now, these are all the teasers that were recently released, but they were taken down due to some controversy that was going on. So if we go over to Scott posted a couple things. The first one is, sorry guys. Hey everybody. I was really looking forward to teasing something new for today. I've been working on so many things over the last 6 months, but I was always counting on you guys to foul when you see foul. And I appreciate that. You know, I can't tell you how many times I had to put halt to a toy or a poster because Freddy informed me that he was using a fan model. So I hope you can all imagine my devastation to learn that my first teaser, more than half a year, was used making questionable choices at best and trace fan models at worst. I'm taking down the images and I'm gonna think about where to go from here. The only thing I care about is doing right by the community. So obviously about the first post, he's saying that some of the teasers had fan animatronics in it, so they weren't his official models, so that's why they were taken down. And obviously this proves that Scott did not make the teaser images, so yeah. So if anyone wants to blame Scott for this, they shouldn't. It was the company that made a small slight mistake. Well, let's read the next one. Update on VR situation. See, it is confirming this is FNAF VR. It says, hey guys, I wanted to give you an update about the VR situation. As y'all remember, the artwork that was teased for the game, which is actually a portion of the cover artwork, included characters that had used fan art or fan models as references. When I learned about this, I was obviously pretty upset it took down the teasers. I've been speaking with the team at Steelwool, the VR company, for the last few days, working through this and figuring out what happened. Based on what I heard, I do believe that it was an isolated incident and that it wasn't done with bad intentions. Sorry. The people working on the artwork used images that he thought were mine. If anyone who had one of their models referenced should pat themselves on the back because your models looked like they were canon. I think it's a testament to the fan community that the fan models rival mine. Many of them look identical and some of them look better. The models in the game are my own though, or modified versions of my own models. The cover art was done using artwork available online because the models in games weren't fully textured. It doesn't excuse it, it's just what happened. They had since gone back and recreated the cover art using actual in-game models. The whole heartedly believe that it wasn't anyone's intent to steal or copy anyone else's work. Trust me when I say that people over at Steelwool have been working their butts off on this game, trying to make something that will be excellent addition to the series. I've been considerably impressed with the work they've done. There's sections where you have to repair Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Those sections are terrifying. You are instructed to reach into their chest cavities, pull off their face, or pull out their eyeballs. It's really unnerving. There's another section where you're in the dark with Fun and Foxy. It's basically a recreation of the game from Sister Location. I know some people have said that that particular game was a bit lazy on my part, considering the screen was black 99% of the time. But let me tell you, it's tell you something. It's a whole different situation in VR. I played the Fun and Foxy section in the early build, and I wasn't impressed. It was unfinished, and Foxy was MIA. So I complained about it. They basically said, hold your non-alcoholic beverage, and they spent the next 3 days off the grid. They sent me a new build, and again, I into the darkness with Fun and Foxy. I flashed my beam again and again, and crept forward. I won't go into detail here, but I will say I've never screamed like I screamed that day. I screamed like a kid falling off a roller coaster. I threw the VR headset off my head, and it was like a reflex when you jerk your hand off a hot stove. It was an instinctive nope. I told Steelwell I would never test that section again. My son Braden, also an eager player of the VR game over here, has also said that he will never play that section again. The point of all this is to ensure you guys, how the team over at Steelwell has been working with one goal in mind, to make something that the community will recognize, enjoy, and be scared by. This was a big mistake, and they offered to post an apology. I told them I was handling it, but just be aware they offered. They want to do right by you all. Oh yeah, and when you're hiding in the closet and baby's lurking outside, that's real scary. I also refuse to play FNAF 4 bedroom with Fredbear outside. You should see Springtrap walk. The little monstrous plush babies are the best original addition to any game yet ever. Thanks again for the support from everyone. This is a great community. I'm gonna try to be more vigilant and make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Wow, that's a lot to take in. So, the VR game is still being worked on. It was just a slight mistake with the teaser art, but they're fixing it right now. The company said they would apologize, but Scott said he was handling it. And we're going to have to do the Funtime Foxy segment from FNAF Sister Location again. Oh, I didn't like that. I never liked that part. I could never get past that part. The freaking terrifying it was. I guess we're going to have to do it again. Or I probably won't, because I don't have a VR. But I will watch it. But if I ever did get a VR, I would play it for you guys. But so he also said Fredbear might be in the game. Is it Nightmare Fredbear, or is it Fredbear from Ultimate Custom Night? I want you guys to comment down below. And he just said that we are hiding from baby in the closet, so that's interesting. So it basically seems like the game's still on track despite this one mishap. So I'm gonna end the update here. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is all the new FNAF news coming out. It's fantastic. Leave a